Hey guys, my name is Jennifer, or 150 pounds or bust, and thank you for joining me on my weekly weigh-in video. I cannot believe that I'm getting this done on time for the first time in a couple weeks. So, yeah, let's get right into it. Last week I set a goal for myself of 4 pounds. That's what I needed to lose in order to get to my 15 pound and 30-day challenge. And I'm happy to say that I did. I lost the 4 pounds. So I was 219 at the beginning of this week, and I'm currently 215 pounds. It's just it's fantastic for me because it's like 200, like Wonderland is so close that I can almost taste it. So it's like probably another month away and I'll be in Wonderland, and I don't know what I'm gonna do yet when I reach that huge goal. I'll have to think of something fantastic. Not sure. One thing I wanted to ask though is, like, what do you guys do to reward yourselves? Because normally, like, when I first started my weight loss journey, I rewarded myself with food. It's like, oh, I lost 10 pounds this month and I hit the goal that I wanted, so I'm going to eat an ice cream sundae and a piece of cake. Or I'm going to treat myself to a meal, and it would be something like extremely unhealthy that I shouldn't be eating. Because I have a very slow metabolism. I think, like, once I start building up some muscle mass in my body, that it might actually speed up a little, but right now it's so slow that if I don't work out, I don't lose weight. If I don't watch what I'm eating, I don't lose weight. One of the things that I like about the Atkins plan that I'm on right now is the fact that it does help me lose the weight without putting in as much effort. But it also makes me kind of lazy because I'm like, oh, I can lose the weight without having to go and do 3 miles a day. Like this last week, I only did 7 miles all week. And I normally try to do like 8 to 10. And I didn't this week. And I think most of it was because I have been alternating with swimming and walking. Because I like swimming so much more, and now that the weather is warm down here, and the pools are open, if I can go and swim laps early in the morning rather than go and walk, I'll do it. And you know, I've read up on some swimming, and some girls from the Curves Galore weight loss group that I'm on Facebook, we were talking about it, and a lot of people said that they enjoy swimming for exercise because it works out every muscle in your body. And for me, that's absolutely true. Like, when I get done swimming my laps, like this morning I did 30 laps in 50 minutes, and my whole body hurt. Like, I literally had to swim to the steps to get out of the pool instead of pushing myself up out of the pool because my arms felt like jello and my legs felt like jello. But I guess that's how you know that you're getting exercise, or I don't know. But yeah, so 4 pounds down last week. I'm just so thrilled. But here's one thing that I think I'm going to try to do starting next month is I'm going to set the goal for myself at the beginning of the week, my weigh-in. And then whenever I reach that goal, I'm going to go ahead and do the video. Because what I'm finding out that's happening is, like, this week, where I lost the 4 pounds within, it was in the first 4 days. And so I'm like, oh, I lost the first 4 pounds. I met my goal. So I can relax a little bit on my eating. And then yesterday was my anniversary. And so I find myself, like, not being as strict on my diet when I reach my goal ahead of time. And I don't want to set myself up for failure. So what I think I'm going to try to do next month is just, once I reach my goal, I'll make the video. That way I can go ahead and set my goal for the next 7 days. So that I'm not giving myself, that much time to eat all the bad things and gain the weight back. Because what I did this week was, like, I lost the 4 pounds at the first 4 days, and then I gained a pound back, and then I had to lose that pound back this week at the last 2 days. And I don't want to do that. I don't want to keep losing the weight and then, like, gaining it back, and then having to lose it again. So I think it's just repetitive. And that's another pound that I could have, I could have lost. It could have been 5 pounds this week if I hadn't gained that pound back. So I'm going to try that and see how it works. It might not work because of my inability to make YouTube videos on time. But yeah, that brought me down to 215 pounds. That's a weight loss of 53 pounds. So I hit my 50-pound mark, and I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I cried my eyes out when I hit the 50 pounds, because it's just, that was my first huge landmark, and oh god, I felt so proud of myself when I hit that mark. And it's like, my next goal is, my next small goal is 59 pounds, because that means I'm halfway to my goal weight. And then there's 75 pounds. So I'm like setting myself up for smaller goals so that I can keep up my morale. Because if I just said, oh, okay, it's 53 pounds, and then my next goal is at 75, that's a month and a half away, 2 months away maybe. And I don't want to discourage myself by, not setting up these smaller goals. I want to give myself some reason to be proud of myself. But yeah, so 53 pounds down, that leaves me, I have 65 pounds to go in my journey. 65 pounds sounds like a lot of weight to people, but when I tell people, oh, I've still got 65 pounds to lose, they're like, oh, that's a lot of weight. But I started out at 118 pounds to lose. I had to lose 118 pounds, so compared to 118 pounds, 65 pounds sounds fantastic. And I'm so happy, like, every time I step on my scale and I do not see 220 pounds. Like, it's hard because I've come so far, and I don't want to stop now. So I don't want to get too happy with myself, because I do feel a little bit better about my body. And for the first time in a long time, and especially the first time since I started my weight loss journey, when I look into the mirror, I'm actually starting to see the difference, like in my waist and in my hips. So, I don't want to get too happy with myself where I'm like, oh, I'm starting to feel better about myself, so, let's keep it here. No, I've got to lose the 65 pounds. That brings me to 44.9% of my weight loss journey complete. Like I said, I'll hit 50% at 59 pounds, which is only 6 pounds away. And I've lost 19.77% of my body weight, so that's almost 20% of my entire body weight is gone. And my BMI start was 43.3, and I'm down to 34.7, which is 8.6 points that I've lost off my BMI. Like I said, guys, I couldn't be happier. I'm gonna try and do what I said about setting the goals, and then actually making the videos when I hit the goals, so I don't set myself up to gain and have to lose the weight again. I think that's about it. Water has not been good for me this week. I actually have been drinking diet soda, so I think I'm going to have to get back on that, because I feel much fuller when I drink water, and I don't crave as many sweets when I drink water rather than when I am drinking my diet caffeine-free soda. So one thing I'm going to try to cut back on next week is my soda, my diet soda, and then try to get my water intake back up. And I'm going to keep swimming. I'm probably going to increase my swimming to like 5 days a week. The pool in my area is open 6 days a week, so I'm probably going to try 5 days a week just because I feel like it's working. But I think that's it, guys. I will be back on June 1st to let you guys know my total inches lost, my total weight loss for the month, and to set my new goal for the month of June. Alright, until next time, YouTube, keep pushing.